Hi, I'm Elaine Clayton, and I'm the author of Making Marks, Discover the Art of Intuitive Drawing. And this is the second stage of stream drawing. We did the first stage, which is drawing with emotion, and now the second stage is gazing. This is the daydream part. This is where you get to look at your stream drawing and gaze at it. Gazing is different from looking on task. So when we were in school and the teacher was up at the front, we were trained to really sit there and look up and be ready to have the right answer and to not be humiliated in front of everyone or to be rewarded in front of everyone. So that's pretty much how we were schooled. That's not gazing. Gazing is when you're daydreaming and you are looking more with your third eye, your intuitive eye, the eye that you use when you're dreaming, when you're actually sleeping. And even if you don't remember your dreams, you probably have sometimes remembered your dreams. So you know what it is to have in your mind imagery. We all know what it is to see without our eyes, physical eyes. We know what a daydream is. We know what our imagination eyes are. That's what gazing is. It's where you go inward and you use your vision that informs you based on your imagination, based on your ideals, based on your sense of creative force and source within you. That is what we need to use more in order to feel well inside, in order to feel empowered creatively, because we are creative forces ourselves. We're born creators. So in order to feel good, that is the vision we need to cultivate more. So when you use your gazing vision, you are connecting to your quiet knowing and generating a kind of inner vision that you can express outwardly in a way that really enhances life. So this is the gazing stage, and there are two things you can do with gazing. Two basic things. I'm going to show you one. When I did the stream drawing earlier, I gazed and I had to kind of just, in this one, I just felt like trusting. This is gazing kind of folds into the third part of stream drawing, which is trust your words, trust what comes. I trusted that when I gazed, I just felt like using color at first. So I took colored pencils and I just started coloring in, and I started feeling really, really good. I was really relaxed. And then a little bit later, when I was gazing at this image again, I started to trust in another way, and I was seeing other imagery. In fact, I think I was turning this image around, and that's another thing you do. You turn the image around and explore it. That's part of gazing, is playing with it, and I'm just drawing in some things. I started to see people, which I often do, and I just make visual notations. You don't have to do that the way I do it. I just make little indications. These aren't portraits or anything like that. They're just one step above a smiley face. They're just indications of a human face. You can see what it is I'm seeing. But it made me start thinking of relationships and intimacy. I'm a mother, I have sons, so this is taking me into an emotional place where I can explore some emotions that I may have, that I'm holding, that I may not be conscious of. So this is the other way gazing takes you in a stream drawing. So what happens is you're either coloring in and just playfully allowing the stream drawing to get you into an imaginary world that makes you feel great, or you start seeing imagery that begins to get you to places where the visual imagery allows you to have emotional responses that raise your consciousness, that give you a portal to knowing yourself a little bit better, why you do things, why you feel the way you do, because you may be holding some thoughts and feelings that you haven't had a conversation with yourself about. At least for me, like I will probably call both of my sons today. I have to think about this a little bit more, but this is some of the stuff that comes up in the stream drawings allow me to understand how I feel inside a little bit more. And those are really important things that come up in stream drawings, because we hold a lot of emotions inside, or we carry feelings around that we don't pay attention to, and then we're reacting a lot during the day. And so when I stream draw and gaze and trust what comes, and then discover what the connections are, I feel so much better, and I feel more aware of myself. I'm more conscious, and that's what the stream of consciousness flow is. Same thing with when we dream, when we have dreams and we spend a few minutes thinking about, oh, I had that dream, I wonder why. We feel a little bit more connected to why we feel the way we do, why we think the way we do, why we do the things we do. And that feels better. That feels like self-awareness, which makes me feel more grounded. I just don't feel like a loose cannon that way. I know a little bit more how I get into situations. I know how to get out of situations more when I'm aware. So that is some of the stuff that happens in a stream drawing. And there's so much more here. I might see numbers, and then I can explore number symbology. I might see, other symbols, like there's a heart there. All kinds of stuff to play with. I don't have to get too serious, but sometimes the imagery may take me to a very emotive image, just like that is pretty emotive for me today. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just playful and fun. So, stream drawing, ElaineClayton.com.